Let's look at what has actually happened in the top six. Nothing new in at Coventry, but they went early and it's already had an impact, hasn't it? Remain SA in the starting lineup ahead of Sakamoto. So now that looks great, doesn't it? You can start one, bring the other on. If those two stay fit, that side for Coventry looks very, very good. Yang on the bench, unused. They needed more options. They needed more fairy dust and stardust in that squad for these last 20, and it's already worked because it was a resilient come from behind victory for Coventry. I suspect they will do some more between now and 13 days' time. Middlesbrough, well, we saw Leo Castledine come off the bench late. I think they'd already got the winner in the game at West Brom at the point he comes in, but, you know, he's been dripped in. Finn Monroe was on the bench as well. Left wing backs come in from Villa. Hayden Hackney has obviously been talked up in the press. He's just excellent, isn't he? And was excellent in that game. Just drove Middlesbrough towards the win. 27 for 27 appearances. Do check back one of my bold predictions videos a couple of months ago where I predicted Hackney to go coast to coast and appear in every championship game. Don't want to put the mockers on that one. Looks like the Jeremy Sarmiento talk has quietened down. That doesn't look like it's going to be happening now. So you think Borough will be in for another attacking player. And here we go. Fofana, Wilson, Piru, Barry. Those are the names that will go straight in there. But maybe they'll have a little something else up their sleeve. Borough. And up the sleeve of Ipswich could be Anis Mehmeti, who is the name we talked about potentially defecting from 9th place Bristol City into the automatic promotion race. And this is a deal that might annoy Bristol City fans because his contract is running down. So Mehmeti, I think he's got like 9 goals or something this season. And it feels very much one that a parachute team would take just to get them over the line, with probably a big promotion bonus on the back end. And then, I don't know, are you going to jump from Bristol City straight into the Premier League if Ipswich do get promoted? You tell me. But obviously Ipswich have got so much strength with Philogene and Clark down that side. Incredible. But maybe the idea that Mehmeti could go in the 10 position is a help as well. And I don't know if it's a knockdown price because of the contract being up. Why wouldn't you? I will say Ipswich play Bristol City tonight at time of recording. So whether there's anything in this at all, we've had some reputable sources go with it, including my friend Phil at TWTD. So probably something in it, but you never know with these things at this time of year. Mehmeti to Ipswich would be an interesting one. Nothing in yet at Portman Road. Clark and Humphreys out. Millwall are one of a handful of clubs to be linked with Barry Bannon. Imagine that. Would Bannon, having been so loyal, I'd have to always get some curmudgeon in the comments, oh, loyal Ben, he gets paid lots of money. Well, yeah, he's very, very talented, and footballers do get paid a lot of money. And he's been loyal as well, and all footballers get paid a lot of money. So not really sure about that particular argument, but he's shown great loyalty to Sheffield Wednesday. I'm sure he could have moved many times, especially this season, given the carnage there and the ability to just walk out of your contract. Would he redirect to Millwall and help them with a promotion race? I'm sure if if anyone could get Bannon for free for 6 months or on a very, very low fee or what have you, then why wouldn't you? Because it's just a player that can add leadership and quality, and even if it's a bench kind of thing that he comes in and doesn't necessarily start, certainly someone you'd like to have around. So watch this space on that. And we spoke about the Millwall keeper situation as well. Max O'Leary at Bristol City is the one we're looking at as the domino for championship keepers, aren't we? Vitek returned for Bristol City. Lumley on the bench. O'Leary not around. Surely he's sold soon. Will he go to Millwall? We will find out. Finally, we've got Hull and Preston. Hull have actually done 2 Although they've done one and one's imminent, I think. Yu Hirakawa, who can play off the front. Remember, Hull can't do any fees, can they? So they're doing a very, very fine job. And Jukirovic seems to turn all these attackers into absolute goal machines. So he last started in late November off the front for Bristol City. So Struber obviously doesn't fancy him. And if you're prepared to loan him to a club 4 positions above you in the table, then he clearly doesn't fit the way Bristol City and Struber want to play there. Also, Toby Collier, who I think I only ever saw off the bench. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a big fan of my watch-alongs here on the channel, you probably know better than me. Watch West Brom plenty, don't we? Collier was on loan from Man United to West Brom. Didn't really work out there. Nothing's really worked out at West Brom, so to speak, this season. And Collier looks like he's going to go in for Hull again. Whelan and Adil, their 5th, would be an incredible performance and promotion if they can get over the line this season, Hull, especially when we're talking about this type of thing where you're factoring in embargoes and fee restrictions and salary restrictions and all of that good stuff. Nothing new at Preston. We know Torderson, Keane have gone out, one for a fee, one for a loan, and Harrison Armstrong was recalled. So something's going to happen at Preston, maybe a couple in there. It hasn't yet. Those are your top 6 clubs